Which part of an aircraft houses the pilot and controls? Bravo, cockpit is the answer. Max number of Gs a pilot can take before passing out? Right again. 9 is a valid answer. Which part of an aircraft provides lift during flight? On track, wings is the correct answer. The zonal maintenance task is one of the category in. Well reasoned. MESG-3 is the correct choice. What country was the first to have an aircraft carrier? Strong choice. Japan is the right answer. What is the purpose of the empennage in an aircraft? Well done. Stabilizes the aircraft is the right choice. What is the function of the ailerons on an aircraft? Exactly. Control role makes sense and it is right choice. Which type of electricity is produced by friction? Excellent choice. Static electricity is the right answer. What is the first nuclear-powered aircraft carrier? Nicely done. US Enterprise is a solid answer. What is the rear portion of the airplane called? Perfect. Funness is the correct choice. What aircraft system uses fluid to create power? Nice selection. Hydraulic is the correct and valid answer. Which type of aircraft is the F-35 Lightning I? You got it. Your choice multi-role fighter is right. The place where passengers sit is known as dash. Great thinking. Cabin is the right choice. What does the in U2 Dragon Lady designate? Right choice. Utility is the best answer. Which type of aircraft is the RQ-4 Global Hawk? Good thinking. Unmanned reconnaissance drone is the right answer. The place where pilot operates is known as dash. Excellent. Cockpit is a brilliant choice. What is the front window of the cockpit called? Smart move. Windshield is an accurate answer. Which type of aircraft is the SAR-71 Blackbird? Nice work. You chose strategic reconnaissance, and it is correct. What is the main body of the aircraft called? Correct response. Fuselage is the most accurate answer. Identify the strongest structure of the wing. Clear logic. Your choice spar is sound and 100% true. What does the V in CV-22 Osprey designate? Good job. Your answer, vertical takeoff or landing, works well here. What is longest aircraft carrier ever built? Correct. US Enterprise is the right answer. Navy pilot trainees use which type of plane? Solid response. T6 Texi is a valid choice. A term for the determination of such loads? Great job. Stress analysis is the accurate answer. What are the two sections of a wing called? Valid point. Leading edge, trailing edge is true. Part that gives thrust to move the aircraft. Smart pick. Engine is the correct choice. Part that changes the pitch of an aircraft. Sharp thinking. Elevator is the right choice. Which type of aircraft is the T-38 Talon? You're right. Trainer is the correct answer. The dash is the main body of an aircraft. Well picked. Fuselage is the correct answer. Maximum lift coefficient depend upon dash. You chose airfoil, and it is correct. How many engines does F-18 Hornet have? Nice work. You chose 2, and it is correct. What is the design of the cockpit called? You're right. Cockpit design is the correct answer. A combination of compression and tension. Correct response. Bending is the most accurate answer. The degree of deformation of a material. Nice selection. Strain is the correct and valid answer. Plane still in service by U.S. military. Perfect. F-18 Super Hornet is the correct choice. Which type aircraft is the MQ-9 Reaper? Bravo. Unmanned drone is the answer. What is the shape of wings of aircraft? Well done. Aerofoil is the right choice. What gives the wings its cambered shape? Well reasoned. Ribs is the correct choice. Which system provides aircraft thrust? Correct. Power plant is the right answer. How many parts an aircraft's tail has? Smart pick. 2 is the correct choice. The MESG-1 process was trialed on the solid response Boeing 747. F-22 Raptor was made for mainly what? Good job. Your answer air-to-air works well here. Opposes the downward force of weight. Sharp thinking. Weight is the right choice. Most expensive aircraft right now. On track, B2 is the correct answer. The stress that produces twisting. Nicely done. Torsion is a solid answer. Aircraft nicknamed the Warthog. Valid point. A10 is true. How many seats are in a F-18? Right again. 2 is a valid answer. Close observation of the enemy. Strong choice. Surveillance is the right answer. Main body tube of the aircraft. Great job. Fuselage is the accurate answer. Top match for Su-71 Blackbird. You got it. Your choice Mach 3 is right. Identify aircraft zone 500. Clear logic. Your choice left wing is sound and 100% true. Top speed for F-22 Raptor. Good thinking. 500 MEF is the right answer. Which aircraft has VTOL? Great thinking. Fantasy is the right choice. Is there any Boeing 777? Exactly. Yes, makes sense, and it is right choice. What does M stand for? Right choice. Her Majesty's ship is the best answer. Avionics involved with? Excellent choice. Electronic systems is the right answer. CMUM manuals referred to. Well picked. Component manufacturer's maintenance is the correct answer. Stands for. Excellent. Global Positioning Systems is a brilliant choice. F-130 nickname. You chose Angel of Death, and it is correct. What is MESS? Smart move. Maintenance Steering Group is an accurate answer.
How you will get all these quiz questions in PDF books format?
Nice selection. Contact Narayan Chengda is the correct and valid answer.